Yo, I'm just gonna wait for everybody to pull up, bro, because I hate when we start a live stream, bro. People just I gotta repeat myself 20 times in one day. The only thing that I can repeat is I told you so. I told you so. September 21st. If you go look back at that stream, I told you so. I told you that you guys didn't read. And right away, everybody was like, yo, we're getting the Travises. We're getting Travises in November. Yeah, Tokyo is getting Travises in November. November 7th. Today, as a matter of fact. Today in Tokyo, it's going down. Is it today? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow in Tokyo. Tomorrow, when it's nighttime here, it's going to be daytime over there. And it's going down over there tomorrow. They're doing pop-ups in the water and all kinds of shit over there. Yes, sir. I told you, nobody listens to me. Nobody ever wants to listen to me. The old guy, nobody ever pays attention to the old guy. Salute to Jay Caster. What up, bro? Joey Fortuna, what do you think of y'all's new mayor? I don't give a fuck. Eric, that's not this. Yeah, this here ain't about mayors, bro. This ain't political over here. We talking about sneakers, bro. So Eric, of course, got to answer him that's my cousin. We got to get the corn emoji up in there, cornball. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for people to pull up. I'm not even gonna go crazy right now. But what I can tell you is, let's go unbox something. Let me go get an. Let's go unbox something, bro. Fuck that. I got my man's Alofoque up in here. Alofoque. Alofoque. Turn on the light. Turn on the lights. Shout out to Eric, man, for putting your boy on. And then I shared that with everybody else. And we got a Nike SB box. You already know what this is. We're not gonna drag this shit out. Like that, I know I'm not gonna touch the Travis Scotts, so I'm going to the consolation prize, the Stranger Dunks. Oh. Those are for tomorrow, huh? Yeah, those are for tomorrow. Stranger Things. What? These are the Eric Costin Nike SB Air Max 95s. What do I think about these? Well, the colorway is really nice. The colorway is what is that? Michigan. Yep, Michigan State. Michigan State. Michigan Wolverines. I don't know what is it. Michigan University or Michigan State? Well, Michigan. All right, the blue and the yellow. These shits are nice, bro. These shits are really nice. That suede is nice. I don't know what this is over here. Some kind of logo or some kind of something right there. But yeah, these are nice. Costin on the tongue. Ooh, wow. Air Max on this one. I like the colorway first of all, and I like Air Max 95s. You know, I have a few pairs. You know, I'm not gonna buy all the fucking Air Max 95s that are dropped, bro. They're killing Air Max 95s right now. They're dropping all kinds of colorways and collabs and all kinds of shit. Dimelo, University of Michigan. Okay, University of Michigan. That's what it is. Muck Michigan. Go MSU. Oh, Michigan State. All right. Yeah, DJ Murakami's from Michigan. So, yeah. Yeah, I like the colorway, bro. I like the colors. Yep. University of Michigan. It's Michigan, where I'm from. Is that where you're from? Jay Cassie, you from Michigan, bro? Michigan State Spartans are green and white. Okay. So we're talking University of Michigan, right? The Michigan Wolverines, right? These, bro, straight up Michigan, University of Michigan colors, bro. The insole has, I guess, the Eric Costin logo on it. Is that what that is? I can't really see that shit, but these are nice, man. Look at the look at the outsole on that bitch. These shits are fucking dope. Now let me try these on. I like the new tread that they put on these. Yeah, the tread is a little bit different from the usual Air Max 95s. So what makes this an SB? I don't get it. They look exactly like regular fucking Air Max 95s. Eric Costin is from Taiwan. I don't know. He that nigga ain't from Taiwan. That's a bad word around these parts. Detroit in Michigan. Yeah, Detroit is the city in Michigan. I got a size 10. I went up a half a size, so and they fit perfect. Not for nothing. I mean, I don't feel anything different from a you know, Air Max 95 to a SB Air Max 95. Badass shoe. I like it. I like it a lot. Shout out once again. Shout out to Eric, bro. He put me onto this one. The laces. I think I'm gonna put these yellow ones on. I like the yellow one. The blue is too dark. I think we're gonna do the yellow. Yes, Eric Costin nationality is from Taiwan. He's Taiwanese, bro. Yeah, that's a little crazy, huh? Hey, bro, I got a pair of Jordan 3 Soulfly early pair coming in tomorrow. Super excited. Paid high, but they look fire. Yeah, so do I. I have a pair also. Not coming in tomorrow, though. They're probably coming in at the end of the week. So, yeah. Let me know how good let me know if they look good. S dot. Yeah. I fucking you yeah, be careful, bro. You probably get the one that fell off the train. Let me see if we can find that article. Let me see if we can find that article right here. Hold on. Nope, this isn't it. I'm trying to find the article. Here it is. Here it is. Let's share the screen. Share the screen. Now that we're talking about the soul flies, somebody brought them up. I got me a pair already. Yeah, I got me a pair. It's most likely a pair from this train right here. So we got Soulfly's Miami-themed Air Jordan 3s is one of the biggest sneaker releases left in the year, but its release could be delayed after a shipment was stolen. The Florida boutique released a statement Tuesday confirming the theft of its product. Multiple pairs of the Soulfly Jordan 3s and their boxes were stolen while in transit to Nike's Memphis distribution center, Soulfly said. Nike Inc. is currently investigating the situation. Unfortunately, this incident may impact the timing of the planned release. We'll share updates as soon as more information becomes available. So, they stole the Soulflies, bro. They stole the Soulflies, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. They stole the Soulflies, bro. Come on, man. Larry G said, man, come on, bro. They're coming from Atlanta. Not sure if they stolen pair. They most likely are. And I'm almost certain that they are. I'm almost certain that my pair is probably the stolen pair also. So, yeah. Bro, listen. These people act, and they act fast. Listen, if I bought a pair, they shouldn't have sold them to me, bro. I'm buying what I think is legit. If it fell off the train, I wouldn't know the difference anyway. So people need to chill out, and you buy stolen shit every day. Or at some point in your life, you're gonna buy a stolen item that you never knew was stolen. Does that make you a bad person? No. You know, how are you supposed to know that this shit is stolen? What do you got? You when you're buying this shit, what are you doing? You're asking for the bill of lading or something? You know, like, come on, bro. Where do you think the people that go online, all right, the people that go online and start saying, yo, you're the first one to see this pair of shoes. How do you think they got that shoe? What do you think, that somebody went to fucking Taiwan or Vietnam and went to the factory and they gave him the shoe so he could show everybody? Hell no. Somebody at the company stood up, grabbed a pair of shoes, and put them inside their fucking pants and left the fucking place with them. All right? You gotta understand, when it's a big commodity like sneakers, bro, you know, that's a hot item. And you can move that shit quick. And you can't trace it back. You can't say, you know, you stole the shit unless you get caught with the shit. But shoes is an item that if somebody buys it, they're gonna put them on feet right away. And what are you gonna do? You got 100,000 pairs, let's say, or 20,000 pairs of a shoe. What are you gonna go knocking on 20,000 people's doors that bought the fucking thing? It ain't gonna happen, bro. You buy stolen shit every day. All this stuff is an obvious inside job. How you know exactly what train cart to hit and truck and trailers to hit? Come on, that's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with you, bro. I 1,000% agree with you. Manita, what's up? Shulon, am I getting that right? Shulon Atkins. Salutes, my brother. Welcome. Um, what up, Larry? Don't say your pair is stolen. Michael M. gonna call the cops on you. Damn, son. Yo, we roasted him earlier, Eric. Yo, well, me personally, I roasted him. I put up a picture of Michael M. And I had said the last time I did it, I said he looked like French Montana. And then I looked at him today. I said, man, you don't even look like French Montana. You look like Humpty Shock G from the Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Talk to me, baby. Yo, the big nose rapper. Yep, that's exactly who he looked like. Larry G said, "Be best, stay out of this." Yo, what he said? Back of your neck got a permanent crease from that chain. Does it really? Hey, so what, bro? Listen, I got a permanent fucking like hamburger fucking growing out the back of my fucking head, bro. What the fuck do I care? I don't care about none of that. Nigga, you home? Take that chain off, my guy. Why? Because you said so? Digital Underground. There you go. Digital Underground. That's it. Come on, Larry, bro. Come on. Give me a break, bro. Give me a break. I've had this chain on all day, bro. I'm chilling. It's true. I got to take that shit off. He ain't lying. I've had that shit on all day, man. That shit be weighing down on my neck, bro. So, all right, now we could begin. People, it was September 21st when I went on a live stream, and the first words out of my mouth was, "Can you read? Can you read? Can you read?" And everybody was like, "What are you talking about, New York Dad?" I said, it says Tokyo. If you read to the bottom, exclusive release for Tokyo only. We still got naysayers till this day that are saying, oh, they're going to release it sometime this month. Bro, if they do, it's just to please people because they're not dropping no pairs. But I'm going to show you how to improve your chances tonight, okay? Just in case they do, which I doubt that they are, but just in case they do. All right? Tomorrow night, okay? Tomorrow night they're dropping Travis's in Tokyo. All right? I think it's called Tokyo Bay or some shit like that. I'm going to show it to you real quick. Let me show it to you. The hell? That was funny. All right, let's show this. Show this tab. Okay. Here's Instagram. This is Cactus Jack Instagram. Okay. Now, if you remember correctly, this was the picture that they had posted up recently, back in September. Hold on, I don't want to sign in. All right. This is the picture, right? But under here, it read Tokyo underneath the shoe. It said Tokyo in these letters like this right here. All right? So they got a pop-up tomorrow. Cactus Jack Fragment. Tokyo pop-up November 7th from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. Yeah. Shibuya. I'm trying to read what it says over there. Yeah, it's bro. We're barking up the wrong tree. Now, I'm sure a lot of people forgot. You guys forgot about the frags, the first frags that came out. Do you remember the highs? Do you remember what happened with the highs? I sold a pair of Voodoos today for bread for Travis Scott's. Now put it back on that. I will hit. You not hitting nothing, bro. I think Larry's drunk right now. Roscoe's in Tokyo right now. Yeah. Yeah, meanwhile, Travis is not even there. Travis is in China right now. Travis Scott is in China. Yeah, he did some concert today up in China. Bro, what the fuck? That doors are always fucking like a ghost is pulling the door and slamming it. I bet you I will hit. Stop hating. Nobody's hating on you, bro. You just drunk right now, man. You had a little too much to drink. You talking craziness. My people, make sure, all right, that if you buy these from a reseller, make sure you check them out completely. One thing that they cannot fake, one thing that cannot be faked on a Jordan 1 is that Jordan 1 smell. It can't you no matter how much they try, they can't duplicate that smell. So once you know what it is, when you open up a Jordan 1 high or a Jordan 1 low, it has that certain smell to it, and you already know that it is what it is. People, don't get duped, man. Please. There's a lot. I'm talking about a lot of fakes out there, bro. A lot. I've had mine for a while. I've had this pair for a while. I know where I got it from. I got it from reputable people. They don't sell fakes. They don't do none of that shit. All right? I know who they got it from. I know who they got it from in turn, yeah, which I found out by accident, but I know who they got it from. Bro, you can't duplicate that smell, bro. You just can't duplicate it. You just can't duplicate this shit. Look at them damn kids' shoes. There's a hater right there. Solo Mine is the #1 hater. Every shoe now is a kid's shoe to him. Every shoe. So, this shit is badass, bro. All right? I'm going to show you a couple of things before we even do the hot cop shit. All right? Because a lot of people I know they're gonna get FOMO and they're not gonna give a fuck how much they're gonna spend, and they're gonna spend about, I don't know, anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500. They're going for like $3,000 right now, but people ain't spending that kind of money. I didn't spend that kind of money. I got these shits way back in the summertime. I got these before SneakerCon, so I got these in around June of last year. I got these. All right, they was already lining them up to release them on September 20th, and they went out the back door. Most of the pairs went out the back door. This is why I'm telling you, you're not gonna see many dubs of this shoe, but I'm still gonna go ahead, and it still doesn't hurt to try. If they drop it, by any means necessary, it doesn't hurt to try, bro. And I really hope that Larry G hits. June of this year, bro. Nobody said last year. I got June that just passed, bro. God damn. I showed you this shoe when I got it. Fuck are you talking about, nigga? Yeah, you gotta stop that fake shit, bro. That's not funny, Larry. That's not funny. Because in this fucking community, bro, you start having you start saying people's shit is fake and they call you out on it, and then you start people start fucking around, bro. Stop fucking around. Don't play like that. That's not funny, bro. I don't say your shit is fake. Bang bang. Yeah, listen. The market right now is crazy. Yeah, the market is crazy. This shit, bro, for this shit, 3,000? Hell no. Hell no. There's no way. No way. But, bro, the marketing, whoever does the marketing for this shit right here, bro, they know exactly what buttons to push, bro. Because it happens every single fucking pair. It happens for every single fucking pair. Every single pair it happens for. You got some pairs that from the rip, they weren't making it, like the yellow, like the white, yellow, and blue joints. Yo, you gotta stop playing, bro. You need to stop playing. This nigga be playing too much, man. Yo, for an old man, bro, you play too much, man. Yeah, y'all didn't know Larry? Larry's like 65. Larry's like a 65-year-old man. He said, Larry G, you watch New York Dad not tops. He got the fakes. God damn. All right, so this shit here, you're gonna know, bro. You're gonna know. This shit don't smell like rotted eggs, bro. Them shit smell like Jordan 1. That's what they smell like. All right, so here's the deal. If you got an iPhone, which most of the fucking population of this world does, all right, you're gonna go. I'm gonna show you how if they drop it on the Travis site, which I don't see that happening, but if it does, I'm just saying if it does. All right, listen up. Ain't nobody else gonna show you this shit, okay? I know you got bread for the real ones, my guy. That leather looked thorough as fuck. Bro, the tumble leather is crazy on this shoe. The tumble leather is sick. It's sick, look. And it's not just on the white. It's throughout the whole fucking shoe. Because look at the swoosh.
Bro, my kid is being so bad. She won't
All right?
sleep.
Well, after this, I'm gonna show you how to tell a real from a fake. All right? So, here we go. So, on the Travis side, I figured out, and I've been listening. It didn't come from me because I'm not that skilled in computers, bro. I'm not that skilled in computers. I'm not a techie guy. So, I heard my boy Keith Adams say it once, and I don't know, he made like a little video about it. And I said, let me look into this shit and see if it works. So I started looking into it. I was trying to find out why it does that. I know Fifth Elemento tried it out also, and he ended up telling me, yo, and he's a tech guy. He's a computer guy. And he ended up telling me, damn, New York, that shit does work. So what's basically happening is when you go into the Travis Scott site to do the raffle, it's basically, if you're using the same IP address, it starts looking at you. If it looks like it's the same fucking thing, once it picks up on your IP address, it'll scrutinize your whole page. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to fake out the program by changing your IP address without one of those VPN shits. Okay? So, as many, if you have like, let's say like 10 different email addresses, you're going to have enough time to do it 10 different times, which will increase your chances upon hitting, right? All you really need is a different email address every time you fill out the raffle, and you got to follow these steps that I'm going to show you, and you maybe jig your address or something about the raffle every time. You just jig, like change one letter on the or one number on the address, or spell it a different way. You know what I mean? Or abbreviate street instead of spelling out street, or spell out street instead of abbreviating street. Just jig something about it, right? So it doesn't matter. You could have the same phone number, you could have the same address, because what happens is, what if there's a building, all right, an apartment building here in New York City, and like 20 people in that apartment building decide they want to go for the Travis raffle. So nobody in that building is going to be able to cop, because you're going to think that they have to look further into shit like that. All right? So it's not your address. They're not going to dead you because of your address. What they're deading you is, it starts off with your IP address. All right? All right, so here we go. So you grab your phone. Shout out to the ghost watchers, bro. Y'all niggas always watching me. Y'all niggas, yeah. If you're my ops, y'all niggas stay watching me, bro. If you're my peoples, please don't forget to hit the like button. It's greatly appreciated. All right. So you're gonna go to settings on your iPhone, right? You go to settings. Where's my settings? Settings, right? You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom where it says apps. You see what it says apps right there? You're going to hit apps. All right? You got all your apps right here. You're going to scroll all the way down to Safari. That's S. For all of you people that don't know how to read and write. S. Everything is in alphabetical order. So Safari is SA. So it would probably be towards the top or at the top. All right. So when you see Safari, there's Safari. Hit Safari. Right? You're gonna scroll all the way down. Right? Then you're gonna come back up a little bit. See where these blue letters are? It says clear history and website data. Okay? You're going to hit that. Then you're going to press clear history, and it's going to clear your history. This is before the drop. This is before the raffle. Before the raffle. Okay? Now, the raffle opens up, right? You're going to fill out your raffle form, the same way you would whenever they do a drop, right? Whenever they do a raffle, on the Travis site, you fill out that little form, you press send, it says succeeded, and you keep it pushing, right? Now what you're gonna do is, right after you fill that out, you're gonna put your phone on airplane mode. All right? You're gonna put your phone on airplane mode for like 30 seconds. So you wait the 30 seconds, blah, 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 boo, 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 all right. And, all right. Once you wait the 30 seconds, you're going to turn off the airplane mode. You're going to turn off your Wi-Fi. Okay? Now, once you do that, okay, you're gonna go right back in to the raffle. You're gonna fill that shit out again, okay, with a different email. You could jig your address, you could change the name, whatever you want to do. You could use the same phone number, And you're gonna repeat that process every time you're gonna do another email address. So once you fill that one out and you send it, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go all the way back to settings. You're gonna clear your history again. Clear history. Boom. That's what they mean when they tell you to clear your cookies and caches. That's what it is. Then you're going to go, since you cleared it off, now you're going to go back. You're going to take it off airplane mode. You're going to make sure your Wi-Fi is off. And you're going to go back in and you're going to do it all over again. Boom. Raffle. Fill out the raffle. Send it. Make sure you change the email address. Make sure you change all that. Jig it up a little bit if you want to. And send it on its way. When you're finished with that, you got to go do the same thing again. So don't X out of the settings. You're going to clear history and website data again if you got another. And you're going to continue. You're going to do that until you run out of fucking email addresses that you have. Okay? That will improve your chances on hitting on the Travis site. I remember this was the cheat code to cop on Nike in about 2013 until the bots figured it out, unfortunately. Do you have to clear the data every time before filling out the raffle? Yes. Every time. Bang, bang. Every time. Yeah, because what you're doing is you're resetting everything. So you don't want it to detect what you did the previous time. Because all that shit stays in there. So after you send it, it's still, everything that you filled out, it's already stayed on your phone. So what you're doing is you're clearing it out, you're getting rid of that, and you're starting fresh all over again with a different email address. All right, y'all? What did Maldito spell? Gracias. He meant to spell gracias for the info. Thank you for the info, he said. All right? Now, I told you guys there's a lot of fakes out there, bro. All right? I'm going to show you some things that you can check. All right? First off, when you get these joints, it comes with this sleeve, right? If the sleeve is all scratched up and all fucked up, all right, Jesus, bro. All right, it's gonna come. If you get one like this and it looks perfect, but it has a coating of plastic on it, it could be real, but it could be fake. None of the real shit comes with that little piece of fucking plastic that comes over it, right? You always got to look at the outside, at the packaging. If the packaging is like all fucked up, you know what I'm saying? If it's all like raggedy and it looks like it's run through the mill, it's probably no good. All right, that's a sign to begin with. All right, when you open it up, okay, the paper supposed to be like nice and snappy, right? The color is supposed to be nice and pink. The print on it, you're supposed to be able to see it really nice and very clear. They usually, all right, these come individually wrapped in this paper right here. Another kind of paper. It's kind of waxy, kind of like got a waxy coat on the outside of it. And if you mess around with it, it sounds snappy, not all dull and fucking stale, like you left a bunch of French fries out all night. Not like that, bro. You don't want that shit. It's not damaged. It's not all ripped and no. That's when you really got to start thinking shit. All right. Now you can have all of that on a real pair. But when you get to the pair itself, bro, That's where you want to really look at your shit, okay? Come on, bro. All right. I'm busy right now. Fifth said Larry G rather pay 150. Thank 2K Wink. What? 2K sitting in stocks for me. Yep. Well, Fifth, you told me you was gonna go for me anyway, right? Size 10. So, yeah, this right here. So what you're gonna look at first off, once you get started, this is a dead ass giveaway. Once you smell it, you already know. You already know a Jordan 1 real from fake just by smelling it. That right there is like 90% of the authentication process. Okay? Number 2, you're gonna look at this. Usually the fragment sign right there, or the cactus, is off. If you look at these are perfectly centered, bro. Perfect. Like you could do a laser, bro, and split this shoe in half, and this circle right here is perfectly in the middle. Okay? So I took the sneakers, wasn't dropping. What? You live telling people how to cop the shoe? Yeah, well, if you were watching for the time being that you were supposed to watch, then you'll know that I told everybody I'm showing you this just in case. All right? Twin. But this is what happens when you come around in the middle. I'm gonna tell him that too. That's what happens when you pull up in the middle of the string. I said I'm showing you this just in case it does drop. I really don't think it's going to drop, but I'm showing it to everybody just in case it does drop. I'm sober as Elmo and Big Bird. But they're drunk too, bro. What you talking about? Sneaker Hunter, what's up, bro? So, so one of the dead ass giveaways, you see how the Wings logo is stitched in over here? All right, you see how you could see everything on the Wings logo? You could see the feathers on the wings. You could see the ball clearly. You could see the words clearly on there. When it's fake, it's put on a machine that's run constantly, and it's fucking stitching everything in, and it loses its shape, so it just looks like one blob of fucking, of stitching. You can't really see everything that's in there. It just looks all fucked up. And the same thing for this. You see how you could read every individual letter, right? When it's a fake, the letters just look like, the C will look like a half a moon, the A will look like a triangle. You know what I'm saying? You really can't tell. But always, if the deal is too good to be true, if they're offering you a pair, let's say somebody comes up to you and says the pair's going for $2,500, right? And somebody comes up to you and says, "Yo, I got these Travises for $700," and you bro, you want these shits really bad, bro. That's a great deal, but it's too good to be true. So most likely it's gonna be a fake shoe. Now, if the shoe's selling for $2,500 and the nigga comes up to you and tells you 1,800, you still got to be thinking about it. All right? Why are you willing to lose $400? If the shoe's going for 22, 24, why are you willing to lose 400, 600 bucks? You want to see the shoe. All right? You want to run it. You want to run it through one of I trust check. I trust that shit. You could run that shit right then and there. People, don't get duped, bro. I'm telling you, just don't get duped. No, you gonna let me finish, Fifth. You see what I'm saying? If the shoe's going for 2,500, I said, and they get telling you a fucking $700, that's a great deal, right? What's good, Britt? Made some good plays today. Happy to be alive. I don't need tree to be high. What fuck you talking about? Are you high? Are you high? It's not a great deal. I'm not paying $700 for no shoe. I mean, you guys, a lot of you guys won't pay that shit, but if you really want it that bad, you would pay. That doesn't make you a bad person. That does not make you a bad person. This shoe is not that don't make you a bad person if you pay resale for it. I just tell people not to pay resale, for some crazy shit like this, unless you have an LLC, bro, a business that you could write this shit off at. I keep telling everybody, oh, New York Dad, you do this, you do that. Bro, I have an LLC, bro. I write this shit off, bro. I write all that. That's part of my business. That's why people, you don't get it. Yes, I'm a retail guy myself, bro. But if I want it, I could take this, buy it, and fucking write it off at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Someone just quoted me $1,500 for the Travises. I don't want those kicks that bad. No. Yeah, that's not even. They're going for much more than that, Britt. I wouldn't even trust them. $1,500. That's how much I paid for these in June. I paid $1,500 back in June for these. So imagine what they're going for right now. And you gotta go to, if you're gonna buy them and you're gonna say, you know what, fuck it, I deserve to buy them shits. Then guess what? Make sure you go to a person that you trust. Don't just go to anybody. Yo, you got people out there that, bro, they find people online, bro. How you gonna find somebody online, man? Get to know people. Like, you know what? I'm gonna start showing you guys all the people that I do business with. They're all reputable people. They all go to, like, you've seen some of them. I've shown you them. When I go to, like, SneakerCon, they're there. I learned a lot, bro. I've been sold fake shit before, bro. Trust me. I've been through all that. Back when I first started doing this, I got sold a few fakes in my time. But I learned quickly, because if you don't learn quickly, bro, they're gonna get you every time. I remember what's his name? What the fuck was his name? FedEx Ed. I don't know. FedEx Ed. I know B-Best remembers who FedEx Ed is. B-Best, you remember FedEx Ed? I used to sell fakes when I worked at Foot Locker Hair Soup. Yeah, Solo Mine is crazy right now. He's smoking that hookah, bro. Swaggy L has entered the chat. What, Swaggy? I pushed the wrong button, bro. Where is Swaggy? Oh, he's in DR lit. Where's Swaggy? Swaggy's not here. So New York dad is buying me a brick for Christmas. Oh my God. This nigga crazy. I'm buying you a brick. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna throw it at you, bro. I didn't even see that shit. Vito, you wildin', bro. This nigga crazy. Yo, you deserve getting early sneaker crown this year, 2025. Oh, W. Kenzie made some good plays today. Happy to be alive. Great deal for 2,500. It's not a great deal. I'm not paying 700 for no shoe. What's good, fam? Retail or I won't have it. Someone just quoted me 1,500. That shoe not worth nothing over what Nike sells it for. Well, listen, that's all a matter of opinion, bro. That's definitely all a matter of opinion.
I just ordered myself some clogs.
Yeah. Who is that?
It's Tyler.
I don't know who that is. Yo,
He's bald headed. What?
I needed to get up for a second. I just randomly stood up. Bro, we don't got no snacks, no nothing in this bitch.
About a fucking snack at this house.
We got no fucking snacks, no nothing, bro. EBT. Yo, them food stamps, they better kick in soon, bro. Yo, why does your door keep doing that, Kenzie?
Because it's broken.
No, fix that shit, bro.
I
That's
keep fixing
annoying, bro. Put something on it or something so that it doesn't move. That shit is fucking annoying, bro.
It really is. Imagine what it's like when I'm sleeping.
So FedEx Ed, all right, one day he brings me a gift. He brings me a pair of patent breads. All right, patent breads. Gives them to me. I'm all happy. I go to open them on a live stream. Said, wait a minute. I look like this. Said, wait a minute. I see the fucking white chalk line and shit. I said, oh shit. I said, these shits are fake, nigga. I gotta bring these back. So I bring them back to FedEx Head. FedEx Head's a little, he's out there, bro. He's from the hood. He's from the Heights. And he's just out there. He's out there in the stratosphere with his mind. He left that shit in Albuquerque like 20 years ago. So FedEx said, I said, let me ask you something, dog. I said, your collection. I said, what? I said, first off, where did you get these shoes from? Oh, I got them from this spot in Harlem. I said, okay. He said, where? He took me to the spot. I told the dude I want my money back. Well, I didn't want my money back. I gave Ed his money back. Said I want my money back, and the dude gave it to me. Oh, sorry, sir. It was an Indian guy, bro. In the back, there's shops in Harlem on 125th Street.
Look, I fixed it.
That there's like multiple stores as you walk down. It's like a railroad apartment. Like you got a jewelry store, then you have a barber shop, then you got a tattoo shop, and then you have your fake sneaker shit. So that's where I went into one of those. So I go all the way to the back. There's got all the fucking sneakers on the wall. I said, oh my God. I said, every fucking sneaker on this wall is fake. I said, yo, Ed, let me ask you something. I said, your collection of shoes, your 200 pairs of fucking shoes, where did you get them from? He says, I got them from here, bro. Them shits is real, bro. I'm telling you, they're all real. I don't know why he gave us fake shit this time. I said, oh my God.
Look, I fixed it.
I said, yo, Ed, do me a favor, bro. Take me back to your crib. I want to see your collection. Oh my God. When I went back to this nigga's crib, bro. Yo, he had a pair of UNC 1s, Jordan 1 highs, UNC color joints. Them shits was green. They weren't even fucking UNC color. They were green. I said, bro, let me ask you a question. All of these shoes, you got them from that guy? He says, yeah. He goes, are they good? I said, every single one of these shoes is fake. Every single one. I was like, holy shit. I was bugging, bro. I never seen, he had them all nice in shelves and all kinds of shit. I said, oh my God, this whole fucking collection is fake, bro. I was bugging. What's going on? Who's this guy? Neighborhood superstar Wayne? What up? You all right, bro? 115 pairs of fakes is diabolical. FedEx head, bro. B-Best knows who he is. She remembers him. B-Best, I think, yeah, B-Best been around since day one. She remembers. So let's see what else. All right. So after all of that, I'll probably end up showing you more. End up showing you again the trick. Yo, Vito. I got these shits. You told me to put them away. I put them shits away, bro. I ain't even looking at them shits. I just show them when I do a live stream. You've been around since day zero? Larry, you been around that long? No. Come on. Fam, do you have the Jordan 4 cores? No, I don't. Why? What's up? The gray ones? Why? You wanna know if they're real or not? All right, here's how you tell if the cores are real or not. The bottom, number one, it's supposed to glow in the dark, right? You put light up to it. I'm talking about that shit's supposed to stay lit. When you hit that shit with the light, it's supposed to stay lit. The fake ones, it stays really dim. And now he's doing 45 to L. Over the FedEx said. Now FedEx said he's in the crib. Yeah, he's just down on his luck, bro. He's still in his house. He's down on his luck big time. Motherfucker, he's wearing Feezies now. Yeah, fake Yeezys he wears now. Fake Yeezys. I said, oh my God, this fucking guy. He was a walking billboard for fucking do not buy. For fucking UAs, bro. But what happened, Britt? What do you need? What do you need about with the cores? You got a question about the Jordan 4 cores? That was a shoe that I had a fake one of them shits too. Yeah, I had a fake them shits. The fake ones weigh like 10 pounds each shoe. All right, you want to go outside? Hold on, let me go get my.
So Kevin cut my hand really bad. I got a new job. I started on Friday. I have to wear clogs. They're so ugly. Here's my dog.
Who is that? Oh, that's Benny. Benny, what are you doing, bud?
He always wants to sit on my lap.
Oh no, what are you doing? He's a handsome boy. All right, we're going outside. We're gonna bring the.
You're shaking the whole computer.
Yeah, we're bringing the show outside. We can do that. Why not? Is it raining? Watch out. Let me see. Go see. Go see. Is it raining?
No, it's just a little bit wet. Oh no,
It is raining?
I hear it. You hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. Then we're not going over there. We're not going over there. We're not going over there. We're just going to go outside, but change our mind. We have a shock drop coming? No.
To fix your drawer, you have to slam it really
Yeah,
hard.
people don't even know what the true date is that these Travises are dropping. Yeah, they were talking about the 8th. Now people are talking about sometime this month. Listen, I doubt that these things are gonna drop, but you gotta stay prepared just in case they do. You never know. You just never know. I'm still thinking that same thing that happened to the highs is gonna happen to these. They're just gonna disappear. You know, they're gonna tell you that they're gonna drop, and they're gonna keep pushing the date back and back and back, and then they're just gonna fade away. People are gonna forget about it. You know, I don't know anything about no shock drop coming. SMC kicks. They release in Japan on the 7th. On the 7th, they release in Japan, and then it's gonna be a mystery. Yeah, basically. You're not gonna see it, bro. I've had this pair since June. Okay, the shoe drop was supposed to drop in September 20th. Okay, September 21st. They said November is, and if you kept reading, it said Tokyo exclusive. Okay, they didn't say nothing about anywhere else. That's just everybody else, chiming in and adding on to the fucking story, and it ends up snowballing. And by the time you get to the end, now this is where we are right now. Well, it's supposed to drop on the 8th. It's supposed to drop in Tokyo on the 7th. What's going to happen next? Are we going to have exclusive access? Are we going to have a shock drop? Not everything is a shock drop. We're probably going to get the next shock drop that we're going to probably get is going to be for the whatchamacallit, for the gamma 11s. Don't you, we always get a shock drop for that shit. We always get a shock drop. We always get sneakers pass. We always get exclusive access for when the 11 comes around for the holidays. All right, we always get a shock drop for Thanksgiving, for Black Friday. We always get, and right before Christmas, and right before like the All-Star game, we get another shock drop. Shock drop isn't gonna be all the time. All the time, people think that every time they're gonna drop it, oh, shock drop, shock drop. Nah, they did a shock drop recently. That was a real shock drop, bro. Nobody knew. Nobody knew that they were shock dropping that shit. How did the Rare Air 11s sell in your area? They sold out fast in the Bay Area. I don't know. I have them already, so I really didn't go for them. Damn, I never have owned the Travis Scott, so was just curious. All these other platforms saying one thing and all that. Thank you for a clarification. Yeah, listen, I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. I don't see it. That's my opinion. I don't see it happening. All right? I sit here and I do math. People don't listen to me. A lot of people, they just don't listen. Why would you want to listen to an old man that's been around the sneaker game for 40 years? You don't. You want to listen to the young guy that has a lot of charisma, and and you could vibe with that person. But I'm telling you, man, I eat, breathe, and shit sneakers. And I love the game, bro. I love the game. I mean, it's not a game. It's serious business, but it used to be a game. It's not a game no more. Game, you're supposed to have fun with a game. So we don't have fun. We haven't had fun in a while with this shit. Dad, if you go a day without smoking, I'll buy you a carton. You wildin', bro. Damn, I never had. Yeah, but the rare airs, I don't know what happened. As far as other YouTubers saying or sneaker tubers saying different things, SM Kicks, just listen. Sub up, come through, and believe me, I'm not the guy. I'm not gonna say, "Yo, I'm first. I'm not, I'm the first one." No, I'm not that guy. I'd rather be last. I'd rather be last and get it right than try to be first and get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? I can smell the Nike on your breath through the TV. Yo, you wildin'. Your dad, if you, no, I already read that one. So, you got to focus on things. I got another early pair coming through, which is going to be this hole right here. Well, I already told you what it's going to be. I told you earlier. All right, I got this early pair coming in. I can't wait to get my hands on this shit right here. People, this is going to be, again, just like the last one, this pair right here is going to be stupid limited. Stupid, crazy limited. All right? Now that they robbed the train, it's going to be even more limited. So, I got that coming in. And I got this coming in right here. Let me show you real quick. You didn't even see it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You didn't even see it. I got this coming in. The Soulfly 3s, I got these coming in probably by the end of the week. I told you, Eric, I was going to get them. It's a dope ass shoe, bro. Shit is looking proper. Shit is looking proper, bro. All right. Then we got, what else is coming up? All right, we got these joints right here. Hold on. Let me. All right, my peoples. All right, you got the Jordan. You got the Jordan 10 Shadows. Put some respect on the Shadows. Put some respect on 10s, period. All right? I'm definitely copping these. I'm hoping this will be a GR. I'm hoping they'll have plenty of pairs of these. I don't know. They didn't have, yeah, the steals weren't that much available. I ended up getting 2 pairs, but they were pretty limited. Hopefully I could get a pair of these Shadows. These are dope. All right, those are fucking fire. What else we got this month? These are dropping when? On Saturday? Yeah, the taxis are a classic. Nobody really fucks with taxis. I might go scoop these up just to wear these, just to have them to wear. It's a classic colorway. Hold on. It's a classic colorway, bro. It's a classic shoe. It's a 12. Nobody really fucks with 12s no more. But I might just scoop that up. I never had that. I never had the taxis. Never had them. You know? Caitlin Clarks. All right, Caitlin Clarks. Let's look those up. Right here. Hold on. I got it right here. Let me see if sneaker news. There it is. I like sneaker news. I don't know why, but I like sneaker news better than anything. And let me make sure you guys can see. Okay, yeah, you can see. All right. Official images of Caitlin Clark's Nike Kobe 6 Pro Tro Light Armory Blue. These are nice. Wow. You know, silhouette is a silhouette, right? But damn, bro. I mean, can we switch it up a little bit? Can you do something? I mean, I'm tired of Kobe's is just the same fucking shoe, just a different color. You know, it's always it's just boring already. I mean, if these are Caitlin Clark, that's cool. I like them. They're nice. But I'm not fiending. It's not making me want to just run out there and go get a Kobe right now. It's just a regular fucking Kobe to me at this point. Yeah, to me, it's just regular. That's just regular to me. You don't want to be last if it's 100 guys versus one girl. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what. Ah, you trying to be funny? I guess. I don't know. You know your dad, the sneaker king. What up, Evo kid? What's going on, my boy? I have no 12s left. No, I need a 12, bro. I need a 12 just to rock everyday wear. Everyday wear. I'm throwing that shit into the rotation. I'm throwing these. I'm throwing these into the rotation. These are fucking fire, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Shout out again to my boy Eric, bro. Eric, good looking out, bro. You put me on to this right here. First we were like, yo, we didn't even know if the website was real or not. We were like, you ever heard of this shit? Eric is like, hold on, I'll check right now. He goes, yeah, they're real. They're real. I said, all right, let's go get them shits. So what else we got coming out this month? We got that. I got those. Oh, wait a minute. Black Friday. Black Friday. Let's go to Black Friday. Hold on. All right, I found it. I found it. Hold on, don't go nowhere. I found it. Where is it? There it is. Sneaker news. Boom. All right. Come on, people. Let me know. Let me know if this is gonna be your thing. Let me know. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let me know. I know this is my thing. Definitely my thing right here. 1000% my thing. It's so my thing that I got a pair on the way already. And these don't drop. And the only thing is that I don't like about these new ones, is that heel tab. I think it's gonna be. I think that shit is gonna be an Achilles killer. Yeah, it's gonna be the Achilles killer right there, bro. That shit's gonna. That shit's gonna shave off about a quarter of an inch off the back of your leg every time you put them shits on. You're gonna start eating into your Achilles tendon in the back of your foot. How many going for these? I mean, Larry G's like, them shits look plain as fuck. Yeah, because they're black cats. They're supposed to look plain. They're all black. Yo, Larry's funny as hell, bro. He makes me laugh. How they look in hand. No, I didn't get them yet. I'm supposed to be getting them this week. This week they should be here. I'm telling you, man. Hit that notification. Hit that notification. Sub up. Hit the notification. I usually come on at nighttime to talk about sneakers. During the day, we're wilding out. Yeah, during the day, we're going crazy outside in the street. Cursing and yeah, trolling the trolls, and I do all that shit. But that's during the day. At nighttime, we do sneakers because I like to just chill, relax. Yo. Yeah. Yo, that was fucking hilarious, bro. Yo. Yo, I can't, man. I can't. New York mom got me dying right now, bro. You're gonna need at least three? Damn. You really like that shoe. Definitely copying the Black Cats. Well, they're dropping Black Friday. Black Cats on Black Friday. Let's get it. Yep. These, I'm definitely going to do an unboxing for you guys in a couple of days. So, yeah, just stay tuned. Hold on. Hold on. She's walking by. Yo, that's funny. That shit. Yo, I haven't laughed like that in a while, bro. That shit had me dying, bro. That shit was funny as hell. I don't think anybody heard it, though. They would have said something in the chat. Nobody heard it. Yo, funny. I'm gonna need at least three personal pairs. Rare airs look better. You think rare airs look better than black cats? There's no way, bro. These look nice, but the first black cats that ever came out, I got them shits downstairs. I'm gonna bring them up when I get the, and we're gonna match them up. We're gonna see what the differences are. Yeah. They got more. They got more character. You think so? Yeah. I mean, it's because it's not. It's not to you. These are plain. To me, and to like other sneakerheads, these are clean, bro. This is a clean shoe, bro. That's a nice freaking shoe, man. I'm telling you, nice fucking shoe. I'm with it, bro. Lorenzo, can you get down, bro? All right. What else? What else we got coming out this month? All right, let's see what else is going down over here. What? With the wind? What the hell? November 14th. Why are we going backwards? Oh no, we're going up, forwards. What the hell? What is this? Didn't we get this already? Guys, didn't we get this? Releasing May 10th? What the hell? Hold on. This is weird. Here it is, right here. So why does it say November 14th for the Jordan 1 Retro High OG UNCs? You see it? Do you guys see that? Hold on. Ah, fuck. Let me share the screen real quick. Now I'm confused. See it right there? Yeah. Yeah, no, you know what? It's not that I changed my mind, Jonathan. Jonathan said, New York Dad, you finally changed your mind on my Taxi 12s. I need something to wear on a regular, and yeah, and it goes with a lot of things, black and white, bro. So yeah, I need that. I need that. I'm gonna grab that. UNC's and shattered backboards should be 100 by now. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why does it say releasing November 14th? Yeah, that's weird. Okay. All right. Just thought maybe you guys knew about it. This Jordan 11 Pearl I want. I'm not going to make a big deal of it. But what else they got Jordan wise? Yeah, why are they doing? Look at this. November 14th. Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG UNC Reimagined. Weird. What's this? Air Jordan 3 Pure Money? What? Rare Air 3s? Where is this? Hold on. There's definitely something going on here. Alright, fuck that. This is what I came to see. This is what. Alright, people. If you need a pair of these, alright, and you want them early, I usually got this spot that I mess with. The place is called Chicago Emporium. This place right here, guys. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Hold on. All right, Chicago Emporium. They usually have some cool shit. I usually use them. All right, here's Chicago Emporium. They're $195. All right, they're not that expensive. $195. Let's see. Oh, they don't have a full size run. They got 8.5, 9, 11.5, and that's it for big feet size. But you want to save this. Save this. Save this because you want. Sometimes you might want to look through it, or go to their Instagram, Chicago Emporium, and save them on your Instagram, and make sure you get notified. Cause, bro, they be getting some shoes in there early. Look, they got black cats. $330 for black cats. Fire red 5s. 12 taxi 12s. Cave stones. French blues. Family affairs. Tokyo 5s. They probably got a few sizes left. Yeah, these sold out. But you see what I'm saying, right? Nice place to get your shit from. Or, I got this shoe. This shit is badass. Or I also use, let me show you this place. Can you see? Can you see? No, you can't see it. I don't know what the hell happened here. Share screen. All right. Fine Line 1721 is another place that I go to get early shit from. All right. They got them Bugs Bunnies already. All right. But here's a little different. They have a bunch of stuff that they're going to have early, or they had, okay? But you got to watch this. I'm going to show you right now. You got to read here. Launch date, November 28th. Item will ship before launch date. All right? Some of these are just wait till launch date. Some of them will say wait 5 days after launch date. You know what I mean? This place you just got to be, they sell a little bit more expensive than the other place. All right? But they still all got real shit. They all sell real stuff. All right? No fakies there, bro. No fakes there, bro. Prices are outrageous. You seen that though, right? But you seen the difference? Chicago Emporium, they give you a better deals on shit. Not as expensive as Fine Line. Black hats are a must. What's this Twitch streamer cam shit, New York Dad? What are you talking about, bro? I told you I don't do trolling at nighttime. Nigerian booty scratcher. So if you want to just chill, you could chill. If you're gonna troll, they're gonna take you out. So just don't do it. New York Dad, you went for Wu-Tang Supreme last week? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Where do I live? I live in the Shaolin Island. There goes my Wu-Tang Supreme tee. And I got my Supreme skate deck, my peoples. Killer bees on the swarm. Alright? The killer bees. What does it say right there? The swarm returns. I got the deck and I got the tee, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, my nigga. You feel me? You feel me, son? He said, motherfuckers, price is outrageous. Motherfuckers act like it's still COVID days. I fuck with both of them, but their prices is crazy for GRs, yeah? Yep. That's what happens. Yeah. But one is usually cheaper than the other, bro. So, and it's usually Chicago Emporium, but as where Fine Line gets a lot of good shit, Chicago Emporium is limited to what they get. You know what I'm saying? But yo, yeah, I'm done. I'm tired as hell, bro. You all right? So tomorrow during the day, all right? I just wanted to get to business and show you any questions, anybody? Anybody got anything that they want to add, anything they want to see, anything they want anything? We're coming back tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right? That Higa Larry G said, no more early pairs for me. I thought you only buy retail, bro. I thought you only buy retail, my brother. Talk to me, people. All right. We're getting the F up out of here. Love y'all. I will see you tomorrow around 12, 11, 12. All right, y'all. Thank you, everybody, for pulling up. Make sure, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you sub up right now. And make sure, if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, make sure you hit it on the way out. I appreciate every single one of you. I will see you tomorrow. If you want sneaker content, tomorrow around 10 p.m. my time. And 11 a.m. if you want to just wild out, go outside in the morning and have a crazy stream. Tune in for that one too, bro. We go live twice a day. All right, holla at your boy. I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's throw down some good music right now. You ready? Holla at your boy. Peace.
Un día me envió que cuál peli más me gusta. De ahí me respondió que sí, que se había un parche un día de esto. Por la noche me llegó con esa ropita rosa. Que era un parche como mi dos dice, pero solo dice. Baby, que tú estás bien fina, con ese Versace divina. ¿Sabes qué vinimos a hacer? ¿Qué vinimos a hacer? Baby, que tú estás bien fina, con ese Versace divina. No hay conciencia, bebé, y lo sabemos también. Como pasamos el humo cuando yo lo prendo.
J-Fam, what up, bro?
Dice que no quieres nada, pero tira esa mirada. Los panties son del mismo color, con la tirita del sujetador. Estamos en nada, si pierdes la oportunidad de sentir el cielo sin volar, solo pides más y más, baby, no estamos en nada, si pierdes la oportunidad de sentir el cielo sin volar, solo pides más y más. Baby, que tú estés bien fina, con ese Versace divina. ¿Sabes qué vinimos a hacer? ¿Qué vinimos a hacer? Baby, que tú estés bien fina, con ese Versace divina. No hay conciencia, bebé, y lo sabemos también. No sé si cae la forma en que me besa, pero ese peli no sale de mi cabeza.
Love y'all. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Solo posiciones que no te hace él. Solo con decirlo ya te erizó la piel. Yo sé, yo le incluso mejor que un hotel. Y tú lo sabes. Baby, que tú estés bien fina, con ese Versace divina. ¿Sabes qué vinimos a hacer? ¿Qué vinimos a hacer?
My brother J-Fam. He said, oh, I'm late. Love you, J-Fam. Órale, güey. Que viva México, cabrones. Que viva Puerto Rico.
Por la noche me llegó con esa ropita